I restored the door in the last part, and this time I'll show you how I restored the rest of the case. So you can see the damage to the base where the weight's hit the bottom and broken it away. I've trimmed a little bit off the bottom of this because the edges were crumbling a little bit. That's the bottom piece, which will glue on there, and there'll be a half finial in the middle. I've replaced the base and I've fixed it in with 3mm dowels, and then that will be glued onto there. There's a bit of damage to the bottom of this side, so I've chopped it out neatly, veneered a little bit of pine, and I'll cut that to fit in there. These are the finials that were on the bottom. They're not very good, they're not correct. The size isn't too bad, but I do have this old one, which is a similar size, but a better shape, so I'll make two of these, and the one in the middle, I've got a load of patterns, because I used to do these all the time, so I've got patterns for loads and loads of finials off Viennas, and these are the half ones, because it's not a full round finial on the bottom, it's just one that's been cut in half, and I think that one is about the right style, it's about the right size, so that's the bottom of the case, so that goes there. So I'll do one of those and split it in half, and that'll go on there. I've sanded down these mouldings, which are actually beech, so that bit there, which is a replacement, that looks like a bit of Iroko, that one's beech. Now this one was polished a walnut colour, sometimes they're ebonised, sometimes two-tone, you'd have walnut on the top and black underneath, but I'll try and see what I can do with the walnut, because I don't want these to be noticeable, so I have to touch those in with a bit of pigment. The finials will be ebonised, so they'll be black, and this bottom piece will be the same colour as this. So I've given it several coats of black polish, I've cut it back so it's nice and smooth again, and I'll just build up the black polish again till everything's covered. This is the third coat, so after this I'll just put button polish on. There's no need for any black pigment in it after that, and it'll start to give it a bit of a shine. Then it'll be cut back. That should be it. Just cut it back with a bit of wire wool, 4-0 wire wool. This is just a weak wash of Van Dyke crystals. Now, the more I look at this, the less I like it. I know it's not off this because this is mahogany and it just doesn't look right. Well, that is actually square. So I assumed there was 4 of these to give you a circle in the middle. Whether it's for a clock dial or something else, I don't know. But it's too small. It just doesn't look right. And looking at the top, there's no slot for the crown to fit to. There's no peg holes, which sometimes they're used. There's no holes for finials. There is a hole there, but that's to do with the pin that hinges the door. These other 2 holes are just to hold the sides in, they're just screwed on. So it doesn't look like there was anything on there anyway, so I think it's best leave it as it is. I clamped this on last night, so the base is now glued on. You have to be quite inventive to glue things together on clocks. They're always awkward shapes. I was considering screwing this in, putting 4 screws in to hold this base so that I could take it off, because the door doesn't have hinges on it. It's this pin sits in that little hole in that brass plate and it pivots on there, and there's another one at the top. So once it's together, you can't get the door off. So the way I've done it is made sure the pin comes out at the top. So I've got this 4mm steel rod and I've turned the end down so it fits in the hole in the plate that's on the top of the door. That goes through the top here. So what I'll do is I'll push that in, put the door in. So the bottom pin's located in the hole at the bottom of the case. And this one, I just need to find that hole. It's a bit fiddly to locate it. There we go. So I'll push that in as far as it goes. And this bar I'll cut down so it sticks out about 1/4 of an inch. So you can get some pliers on it and pull it out if you need to take the door off. Because if you break the glass or need any work on it, you need to take the door off, otherwise it'd be a real pain.